What's up, guys? Back again with another video. It's going to be on the UFC 205 card, ALVAREZ vs MCGREGOR. And yeah, this video is going to be all about the FS1 prelims. Of course, I'm going to be giving you guys my picks / predictions with some fight analysis. So let's go ahead and get started. First fight on the FS1 prelims, we got Vicente Luque against Belal Muhammad. So both these guys are pretty good on the feet. Muhammad, very tough, durable. So is Luque. Luque has the submission advantage here. Obviously, you know, since he has a submission advantage, obviously he has the ground game advantage. On the feet, I want to say, you know, Muhammad does throw more volume, but I think Luque packs more power, and I just think he's going to be faster, guys. So just for that, you know, plus he's on a 3-5 win streak, and as you can see, all of Vicente's wins are by finish. So also, I seen Muhammad get hurt against Joban. Obviously, Joban's a more technical striker than Luque, but Luque has a lot of power in that right hand, and if he lands one of those right hooks or left hooks, he's gonna be able to hurt Muhammad and just stay on top of him, man. Because this guy's a solid finisher. Once he sees you hurt, he's gonna finish you, or he'll just stay on you and finish you. So yeah, this guy Vicente does a lot of damage. Like I said, he has a submission advantage here also. So if it goes to the ground, it's gonna be Vicente all day. So yeah, I feel pretty confident in picking Vicente to win here. So I'll take Vicente to win, and I do see a finish. I think it's gonna be probably another TKO. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Vicente to win by a second round knockout. Alright, moving on to the next fight. Here we got Rafael Natal versus Tim Boetsch. So Natal's coming off a loss to Whitaker, and Boetsch is coming off a win from Josh Salmon. Before that, Boetsch was on like a 2-fight losing streak or something like that. Natal was on a 4-fight winning streak, I think, or 5, till he fought Whitaker. But obviously Whitaker's a beast, so it's hard to take that guy out. So the way I see this fight playing now is I see it staying on the feet. I don't think either guys really want to take it to the ground, especially not Boetsch. I think Boetsch obviously is the better wrestler, but I don't think he's going to want to mess around with Natal's ground game. And for Natal, I don't even think this guy could even take down Boetsch. I think Boetsch is going to be a little bit too big for him to take down. Boetsch just has that physical strength, and with that wrestling ability, it's just hard to take this guy down. So yeah, I don't really see Natal getting a takedown here, but if he does, he's gonna have the advantage there. But yeah, overall, I see the fight playing out on the feet. I think Natal would just kind of outpoint Boetsch on the feet. Natal took some good shots from Whitaker. Whitaker wasn't able to take him out. I think Whitaker has a lot of power, and yeah, Boetsch also has a lot of power. So yeah, Whitaker here is the better striker, and he wasn't even able to knock out Natal. So it's kind of hard to see Boetsch get that knockout, but I mean, he could. This guy does have heavy hands, lots of wins by knockout. Whenever he does win, it's usually in the second round by knockout. I have seen his record, and against Salmon, I think he won in the second round by knockout, and against who was it? It was one of those guys anyway. But yeah, this guy does win in the second round by knockout, a few times. So Boetsch has that power, has those heavy hands, has that wrestling, but I just think he's going to be a little bit too stiff, a little bit too slow for Natal here. Natal has some good striking. It's serviceable, lands good kicks, and his output's not too bad. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pick Natal to win this fight, and I see Natal winning by decision. Moving on to the next fight here, guys, we got Khabib against Michael Johnson. So finally, Khabib's getting a high level opponent. His last opponent wasn't too good at all. He was a short notice fighter. Johnson's coming off a very impressive win, getting that first round knockout over Dustin Poirier. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see that happening, guys. Damn, Poirier was on a tear, and Johnson was able to just knock him out really quick in that first round, man. Johnson has some fast hands, good wrestling also. Khabib this guy's primarily just a grappler, guys. He's all about just taking you down, just grinding you, beating you up on the ground. And as you can see, his takedown average is very fucking high. It's pretty much 7 takedowns average. So yeah, this guy takes it down a lot, and his takedown accuracy is about 50%. So this guy, if he doesn't take it down the first time, he's gonna take you down the second time, pretty much. Johnson has a wrestling background, but I mean, Khabib's on another level here. If the fight stays on the feet, it's gonna be Johnson all day, guys. Khabib's stand-up is very lacking. It's not good. He just kind of just throws some hooks just to get inside and get the takedown, and pretty much that's what I see him doing the whole fight. I see him just throwing some punches, some hard shots, but just throwing them to mask his takedowns. And I think Johnson could use his footwork here and his explosiveness to maybe stay out of the range of the takedowns. But I mean it's Khabib, guys, man. This guy, it's hard to pick against this guy. I need to check Johnson's stats here real quick, guys, before I make my pick. But I mean, I am leaning here towards Khabib, guys. Wrestling and striking, yeah, this guy's some good boxing. As you can see, this guy doesn't get taken down often. Yeah, this guy has excellent takedown defense. He hasn't really, he just hasn't really fought anybody that's a super good wrestler from what I'm looking at here in his record. Poirier is a striker. Diaz is a striker. Obviously with a jiu-jitsu background. Dariush, he's a ground game fighter. BJJ, but he also has some good striking. Barboza's a striker. Gallard, a striker. T-Bow is a wrestler. And yeah, he didn't get no takedowns on him. But yeah, so he hasn't really fought someone as high of a level as Khabib in the wrestling department. So I think Khabib's going to test that. And I think if Khabib can take the fight to the ground, guys, obviously this guy's going to be in big trouble. Johnson has some good striking, like I said. If he lets his hands go, man, Khabib's going to have a problem, man. Johnson has some good power in that left hand. And yeah, this guy hits fast and he hits hard. So, it's a bad fight for Khabib on the feet. But, if Khabib can take him down, I think Khabib could just grind this out, maybe get a unanimous decision win. So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the safe pick here. I'm gonna go ahead and say Khabib here wins by decision, but I'm not counting out Johnson completely. All right, next fight here, guys. This is the featured fight on the FS1 Prelims. We got Frankie Edgar against Jeremy Stephens, and yeah, Edgar is obviously coming off a loss here to Jose Aldo. Stephens coming off a win against former 135-pound champion Renan Barão. So, Stephens here has a little bit of momentum now, getting that win, and Edgar obviously wants to get back in the win column here. They give him a opponent that he could beat. He could pretty much just stay on the feet here, maybe just outpoint Stephens all day. I think it's going to be hard for Edgar to take Jeremy down. Jeremy's a big guy. This guy's a big 145er. This guy hits hard, has a lot of power. So, it's pretty hard to pick this fight, but for some reason I just keep thinking that, the gut feelings is pretty much thinking here that Jeremy is going to win against Edgar here. Maybe it could be a finish. Well, I think it's going to be hard for Jeremy to win by decision, guys. So, unless he does a lot of damage or something in one of those rounds. So, if Jeremy's going to win, I think he's going to have to win by knockout. He's not good with submissions, so yeah, I just see, for some reason I just keep thinking Edgar here's gonna he's gonna lose, man. This guy's like 35 years old now. Jeremy's at 30 years old, and Jeremy seems like he's got that hunger. He's got his name in the mix now since McGregor called him out. Saying like who the fuck is that guy? That shit was funny as fuck, but. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Jeremy here, if he gets a knockout over Frankie Edgar, man, this guy, it puts him really high up there, to get, if not the next title shot, he's gonna be waiting for a title shot or something like that, because if he beats Frankie Edgar, man, it's like the main guy almost, pretty much. So besides Jose Aldo or Holloway, so Jeremy, yeah, so like I was saying, so Jeremy here could put his name in the hat if he beats Edgar, especially with a finish. We seen Stephens caught a more complete fighter like Bermudez. He was able to catch him in that third round. So this guy has power, at all times. So this guy could obviously, just catch Edgar and just pretty much knock him out. But a lot of people are saying, Edgar's like impossible to knock out. It seems like, but nah, man, this guy could get hurt. Maynard was able to hurt him, and Maynard is not like, the level. Doesn't have the level of striking that Stephens had, man. Stephens has some good head kicks. His striking is pretty good. Has some good boxing, good power in those punches. Maynard had the power, but I don't think he had like the technical kind of striking that Jeremy has. And yeah, I think like I'm saying, Jeremy here is on the upside, and Edgar might be starting to just trickle down right now. He might just start slowing down now. So after this loss to Jose Aldo, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick Jeremy Stephens, guys. I'm gonna play him on DraftKings. This guy's pretty fucking cheap. He's the second cheapest fighter on DraftKings at 7K. The cheapest fighter on DraftKings is Karolina, who's fighting against Jan Jacek, which I mean it's pretty understandable. Jan Jacek's a beast. But yeah, guys, Stephens here could get the knockout on DraftKings. It's worth it. Jeremy Stephens, he's fucking cheap, and if this guy wins, he's gonna win by knockout. So on DraftKings, why not give it a shot? But yeah, I think Stephens here could come out with the win, guys. If Edgar, throws sloppy or something like that, or stays standing too long and gives Jeremy an opening, Jeremy's gonna take it. Jeremy's gonna land that shot. So I think Jeremy could hurt him, and if he hurts him, he's gonna be able to finish him. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Stephens here, guys, to win as my underdog, pretty much of the whole card. And yeah, I think Jeremy's gonna win probably by. It's not gonna be an early knockout, so I'm gonna go ahead and say third round knockout. So Jeremy, third round knockout. All right, guys. So that's it for my picks. Let me recap here. I'm picking Vicente to win by second round knockout. Natal by decision. Nurmagomedov by decision. And Jeremy Stephens, my underdog play for the whole card. I got him winning by third round knockout. Alright, guys, so those are my picks for the FS1 prelims. Stay tuned. I'll be making another video on the main card, which is obviously pretty big pretty big card here. It's a pretty stacked ass fucking card. So yeah, good fights here, and yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Video's gonna be up right after this one. So yeah, stay tuned and catch you guys on the next one.